Hello and welcome to the Heat Signature Daily Challenge. It is the 4th of May. May the 4th be with you. It is an easy Sunday, and we've got a lot of options for going fast today. We are killing 3 glitches officers while going as fast as possible. We are frail, don't really matter. Supplier don't really matter. Exoff don't really matter. We got a hammer for bashing if we need it. Swapping, an extreme range swapper for swapping in on all 3 ships if we need it. Emergency shield sure, and a brick. Yeah, let's see how fast we can do this. We've got wrenches, shotguns, no alarm response, so that's 1 point for bricking. Hop out here a little bit and take a look. All right, yeah, break that room, then it's over. Boop. There's a very good chance we can just immediately brick all 3 of these. That assassinate is in the way, so we go like this. Doop, doop. It's a little far. Doop, doop. Okay, we are drifting slightly to the left, so that should be fine. Yay! Hold R, hold S, hold A. Yay! Alright. Users, there we go. Stop promoting, see what our next one is. Light reinforcements, perfect. Gun, heat sensor, alright. Let's see where the actual person is. Okay, so we don't have a guarantee for bricking this one. They're standing off in the corner, which means they're in a pod with this room. And they're off in the corner, so I have no idea. Alright, got maybe a 50-50 or something to see if we can actually brick in and kill him. Is there one that would be more likely? Not really. So I'll just brick this one. And hope that we get it correct. We could, wait. If that fails. We've got another option. Ooh, we've got another option. Okay, no. This is the correct one to brick. This is the correct one to brick because if we brick this one, it disconnects us from this section of the ship. And that's important because the pilot's over here. The ship is considered to be whatever the pilot's room is, essentially. So if we brick this one and they don't fly out, then if we brick this one, or potentially this one, then the ship separates, and this is not considered the main ship. And if we wait long enough, we can then approach the ship without the near ship timer going off. But we got him out anyways, yay! Alright, glad I thought of that. And then got lucky anyways. Yay! Alright, that's that. Target fleas. All right, so we got to be a little more careful with this one. Yeah, so our only place to brick and potentially get him is this one. Do we have an accessible telepad? Usually be in this room. I don't know if that's brickable. It might be too close to the dock. We'll see. Yep, that's just too close to the docking point. This one's difficult. Let's take a look at their positioning, see if we can see anything about it. Standing quite close to this side and quite in the middle. I can't tell if that's the exact middle. This is not exactly symmetrical. It's close enough. Yeah, it's close enough that I think there's a very good chance that they're standing at a terminal. And if they're standing at a terminal, that means this is a wall, and we cannot break them out with this. There's no way I'd be able to brick 2 of these to prevent them from fleeing. So, unfortunately, no bricks for this one, I think. I might have considered it if it didn't look like they were up to it next to a wall. Oh, we got the swapper. Boop, boop. Swap. Yeah, I was right. Now the question is, do we leave through the fuel barrel or leave through the window? Oh wait, I was wrong, but I was right. They were not at a terminal. It did feel like they were slightly misaligned with the center, but I couldn't tell exactly. Oh, glad I smacked him. Nice. Pick that up, pick that up. Sidewinder. Just walk this way a little bit, and while we do that, get the pod bonking. Please don't. Oh, why did you bonk and then go backwards? And that guy's got a shotgun. I should throw a thing at him. Are you just gonna clip with the ship? Just clip with the ship, alright. Fair enough. I don't know how this brick got inside the ship like that, but alright. That makes this mildly easier. Am I gonna be close enough? There we go. Sidewind in, and out we go. For 7 seconds. Yeah. That's about as good as you can expect for swapping. There's the rare 6 seconds. Alright, nice and fast one. Shame we couldn't get a perfect 600, but that wasn't on the table for this one. Still very good. And let's see how we did. 7-2 got Expenses. That's rare. Expenses for what? Okay. My prediction. No. No. I'm not sure what 7-2 would need expenses for. My first thought is like they lost the hammer somehow and needed a way to break a window. But that doesn't make sense. So with the time of 8 seconds, that means they only docked on one ship, or entered one ship. And that would have had to be the third one. Maybe entered a shop and misclicked on an item? That's my only guess. Weird. Huh. Yeah, it's very rare that we see expenses this high up. Curious to see what that was. Yeah. 'Cause yeah, it couldn't have been any of... Was there some condition that I missed on the other ones? Like, ship 1 was a... no, because they wouldn't have entered on ship 2. They wouldn't have entered on ship 1 or 2. Because ship 3 was impossible to brick. Well, maybe not impossible, but incredibly unlikely to be bricked. We had a hammer and a swapper for ship 3. Yeah, I don't know what you'd I'm guessing that was a mistake, but we'll see. Maybe something weird happened. I guess there have been times before that I've like thrown a hammer in space to propel myself and then it just disappears completely, I think. Maybe something like that happened. Yeah, interested to see what that was. Yesterday, we had first place with 45 seconds and a 598 on the challenge Saturday. Very, very nice. Got 7-2 coming up in second, DD Shark Trooper in third, Razdalbasher in fourth, and Cassandra in fifth place, making up the top 5. Very nice job, everybody. And with that, that is all for today's daily challenge. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you tomorrow.